literally just made my bed for the sake of this video. So hey everyone, and welcome back to Late Night Brights. I'm Vanessa, and this week we're back with horror battles. So I will be battling Scream 3 versus Scream 4. So let's just get into it. Scream 3 came out in 2000, and the basic plot of this movie is Sydney and all of her friends visit this Hollywood kind of like movie sets for this movie called Stab 3, which is pretty much like a slasher. So it's pretty much it's the films that are based off of the kills in Woodsboro by Ghostface, and then obviously Ghostface starts terrorizing them again. And for some reason this movie is very like the least, I've noticed, like one of their least favorites in the franchise. I have mutual feelings on it. I don't really know. It's a good movie, and that's the plot of Scream 3. So now let's get on to the plot of Scream 4. This Scream 4 came out in 2011. Fun fact, I actually went to go see this in theaters. This is 10 years later from, I'm guessing, Scream 3. In the movie, it's 10 years later from, you know, Sydney getting it back together, not thinking Ghostface is ever gonna come back. And she wrote a novel about her experiences, and it's really popular, and I guess that's the reason how Ghostface finds her. Then he starts terrorizing her again. Because I refer to every like slasher killer as he. There will be no spoilers because honestly, one thing I loved about this movie so much, I had no clue who the killer was. If you've seen this movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe you saw it coming, but I literally had no idea who it was, and when I found out, I was just so surprised. So I do want to give them perks for doing that, because honestly, I'm usually really good at guessing the killer, and I had no idea who it was in this film, and I really love that about it. You know the plots of each movie. Let's get started with the battle. Round 1 is the story. So both movies have a very similar story. I do love the whole thing in Scream 3 how they are on a Hollywood set when most of the stuff is happening, and I think it's really cool. But I also love the whole concept of Scream 4 as well, because they just have a really good plot, and I just love both of the plots, but I'm gonna have to give it to Scream 3. Round 2 is originality. Okay, stop. Stay still. Okay. Originality, uniqueness. Both of these movies, I love Scream 4's concept. I love the beginning of the movie. I thought that was really funny. The opening scene in the movie, I guess you can say, I really liked that. That was really unique and original. Sort of, it depends how you look at it. I loved how they brought a bunch of different actresses in it. Originality and uniqueness, I'm gonna give it to Scream 4. Round 3 is acting/actors, so I'm going to list all the actors from each film first. In Scream 4 you have Neve Campbell, she always comes back. You have David Arquette, you have, you know, the main ones, and then some new people are Emma Roberts, Hayden Panettiere, which not a lot of people know this, but I love Hayden Panettiere. I love her. Courtney Cox, who plays Gail Weathers, and she's a classic character. She's the main people in Scream 4. And for Scream 3, the main people, you still have, you know, Neve Campbell, David Arquette, Courtney Cox, all the main ones. Jamie Kennedy, Patrick Dempsey, pretty much the cast. In the acting, so the acting, I didn't see, you know, very big differences in each film. Acting, I'm going to have to give it to Scream 4 again, because I just loved Emma Roberts. I loved everyone in the film that was, like, new. I all think they did really, really well. And, yeah. Round 3 for acting and actresses and actors, acting and actors, I'm going to give it to Scream 4. So right now it's 2-1. Kills/body count, I'm going to have to give it to Scream 3 right off the bat. I just really like the kills in that movie. And they were both decent kills in each film, but I did like the kills, and you know, the killer's the same on the outside, I guess, but I was more shocked in Scream 4 who the killer was. Yeah, I know I'm saying that again. It's just, I don't know if you have the same reaction as me, but I remember in the theaters, literally when I saw who the killer was, I was like, oh my god. I don't know. I could be over dramatic sometimes when it comes to horror films and, you know, who the killer is. But I don't know, I was really excited, and I just remember leaving the theater really enjoying Scream 4, and I really liked it. Again, 11-year-old Vanessa, I'm pretty sure I was like the only 11-year-old girl in the theater, but oh well. For kill/body count, like I said, I'm giving it to Scream 3. And the last round, overall enjoyment, the movie that overall I just loved, and I don't know, this decision wasn't really hard for me. Scream 4, I mean, yes, I know a lot of people weren't a big fan of this film, but I just found so much enjoyment out of it. It was so entertaining. Once again, I can't believe who the killer was. I do a review of Scream 4 on my main channel, just so I could talk about the killer and like spoil it, because I don't want to spoil it here, obviously. But yeah, channel down below if you haven't checked it out. But yeah, and so yeah, I definitely recommend you all to check out Scream 3 and Scream 4 and the Scream franchise in general. I love Scream, and yeah, I mean, that was my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out everyone else's horror battles this week and the thriller killer theme last week. So I'll see you all next Friday. Bye.